Hey everyone, welcome back. You know how much we love diving deep into the world of green tech and seeing how industries are changing for the better, right?
Absolutely. It's incredible to see the innovative ways companies are finding to make a real difference for the planet.
Well, today, get ready, because we're heading over to Bangladesh.
Oh, interesting. Bangladesh.
Yeah. You probably know that Bangladesh is a huge player in the garment industry.
Definitely. They're a major global supplier.
But they're also facing a lot of pressure to become more sustainable.
Makes sense. The whole world is pushing for eco-friendly practices.
And that's exactly where today's deep dive takes us, to a company called M&R Design Limited and their partnership with a company called Tritech.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What's so special about them?
Well, together they've built a factory that's turning heads with its green initiatives, and they're saving a ton of energy in the process.
Wow, so it's not just about good intentions, but real, tangible results.
Exactly. I mean, just think about the garment industry in Bangladesh. It's a major part of their economy.
Oh, for sure. It's a huge source of jobs and income for the country.
But like we said, the global demand for sustainable practices is putting pressure on factories there.
Right, because consumers are becoming more aware and demanding more transparency in the supply chain.
And certifications like ARIE, leadership in energy and environmental design.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They're becoming essential to compete in the global market.
It's like a stamp of approval, showing that a company is truly committed to sustainability.
Okay, so tell me more about M&R. What makes them stand out as a leader in this green movement within the garment industry?
Well, M&R Design Limited has actually achieved Gold AE certification for their factory.
Wow, bold level. That's impressive.
It really is. It means they've met some incredibly high standards for energy efficiency, water conservation, you name it.
So, what kind of things are we talking about here? What does it actually mean in practice?
Well, everything from the materials they use to the way they manage waste. They've even optimized their building design to maximize natural light and ventilation.
So they're really thinking about sustainability from every angle.
Exactly. And in a place like Bangladesh, where resources can be strained, it's even more significant. It really shows their commitment to ethical and eco-friendly production.
So it sounds like they're setting a new standard for the industry. But how do they actually put all of these eco-friendly ideas into practice?
That's where their partnership with Tritech comes in.
Okay, so who are Tritech?
Tritech is Bangladesh's biggest HVAC company.
HEAC. Remind me what that stands for.
Heating, ventilation, and air conditioning.
Right, of course. So basically, they're the climate control experts.
Exactly. And they've designed a truly state-of-the-art system for M&R's factory.
So what's so special about this system? What makes it different?
Well, one of the most innovative things they've done is harnessing waste heat to power the factory's cooling system.
Wait, hold on. Using waste heat for cooling? How does that even work?
It's actually quite brilliant. Usually the gas generators used in factories like this generate a ton of heat, which is just released into the atmosphere, adding to those greenhouse gas emissions.
Right, I can see how that would be a problem.
So what Tritech did was install something called an energy generation boiler, or EGB for short.
Okay, an EGB. Got it.
This EGB captures that excess heat and uses it to create steam. Then, that steam powers a Kawasaki absorption chiller.
A Kawasaki absorption chiller.
Yeah, and that chiller provides cooling for the whole factory.
So they're basically using waste that would normally be harmful to power their cooling system.
You got it. It's like turning a problem into a solution.
That's seriously smart. So not only are they not using more energy to cool the factory, but they're also taking care of those harmful emissions from the start.
Exactly. It's a win-win situation for everyone involved. They're saving money, reducing their environmental impact, and creating a more sustainable business model.
It's amazing to think that they're actually able to do this. It's not just talk, it's real action. And the fact that M&R is saving money by doing this, that's a pretty strong argument for going green, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. They're proving that sustainability and profitability can go hand in hand.
But this amazing waste heat recovery system is just one part of what Tritech has done, right?
Oh, there's more. They didn't stop there. They also installed high-efficiency Dunham-Bush screw chillers.
Okay, screw chillers, I'm following along.
And they've integrated a variable pumping system. All of this allows them to really fine-tune the cooling system and adjust it based on real-time needs.
So they're not just blasting the AC all the time, regardless of whether it's actually needed.
Nope. It's a super smart system that only uses energy when and where it's needed. It's all about efficiency.
which ultimately saves them even more energy and money in the long run.
Exactly. And it also makes sure the temperature is consistent throughout the entire factory.
And that's got to be good for the machinery and the clothes they're making too, right?
Absolutely. This level of efficiency helps ensure smooth 24/7 production without putting extra strain on the equipment or compromising the quality of their products.
Okay, so we've talked a lot about the environmental benefits, but I'm also curious about the impact on the workers themselves. How these eco-friendly practices actually improve people's lives.
Yeah, that's a really important point.
Hmm.
Think about a typical factory in a hot climate like Bangladesh.
Yeah, I can imagine it wouldn't be the most comfortable place to work.
It can be pretty stifling. So, by focusing on air quality and temperature control, Tritech has actually created a much healthier and more comfortable working environment for the employees at M&R's factory.
Makes sense. Happy workers are productive workers, right?
Exactly. They've even installed a special system AHU, air
Yeah.
handling unit. It's basically a super efficient ventilation system, and it works together with a special oval ductwork design.
And what does that do?
This whole setup brings in tons of fresh air, so it improves the indoor air quality, what we call IAQ.
Oh, okay. So not only is this factory eco-friendly, but it's also a much healthier place to work. That's really cool.
It is, and it's something consumers can feel good about knowing that the clothes they're buying were made in a factory that prioritizes the well-being of its workers.
It really seems like M&R and Tritech are leading the way for the whole industry.
They're definitely setting a great example, and this is just one example of the incredible things happening in Bangladesh's garment sector right now. Tritech is already working on bringing these kinds of green technologies to even more factories.
Wow, that's amazing. It's like a ripple effect, spreading sustainable practices throughout the entire industry.
Yeah.
And just imagine the positive impact that'll have, not just on the environment, but on the lives of countless workers and the Bangladeshi economy.
It's inspiring to see how a commitment to sustainability can create so many positive outcomes.
It really makes you wonder, if a factory in Bangladesh can achieve this level of sustainability, what's stopping other industries around the world from doing the same? What do you think?
I think it's a call of mindset, really. It's about seeing sustainability not as an obstacle or an extra cost, but as an opportunity for innovation and growth.
Yeah, that's a great point. If we can shift our thinking and see the potential in green technologies, who knows what we can achieve? It's pretty inspiring, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It gives me hope for a more sustainable future for everyone.
Me too. Well, thanks for joining us for another deep dive. It's been fantastic exploring the innovative world of green tech in Bangladesh's garment industry. And hey, to all of you listening, let's all do our part to support companies who are making a real difference.
Yes. Every choice we make as consumers can have an impact. Let's choose to support a more sustainable future.
Well said. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring the amazing world of green tech.